I see you're not dead yet. Well done.
Sending assassins was just rude. I thought you were retired.
You don't visit, you don't ride. How else is an old man supposed to see his son, eh?
Having me thrown in prison and taking my ship is your idea of a family reunion?
You had a good run, boy. But the Dark Rose will always be mine.
I took her from you once, I could take her again. And you won't have my treacherous first mate in your pocket either. What did you promise him?
Oh, Father's always hated you. For years, the captain's son's standing in his way. He imagined I went easy on you. But you were the smart one, and better at this life until you went soft. Good thing you took care of him, though. Wasn't sure you still had it in you. Can't trust a man who'll betray his best friend. It was only a matter of time before he'd have betrayed me as well. I did you a favor.
A favor? You left me to die. It's time for me to return your favor.
Then I'll see you in oblivion.
Tell them who sent you.
Never come me wet.
Oh.
He was on the wall. They just you. Son of
Best?
That's the best you can do!
Please.
Victory! Contact me!
Die.
Dirty one.
Rip you in half.
pathetic.
Watch it.
I know what I should do, but I just can't. Do whatever you think is best. I won't judge you.
It's over, Tarek.
Oh, I certainly underestimated you.
You underestimate your son.
What nonsense has the boy been putting in your head, eh? This world destroys the weak. We're meant to be tested. I made him what he is.
And yet he's bested you, again.
Oh, how else would I have taught him anything?
You're wrong about him.
I knew I was sending Fathers to his death. Never forget that about your friend. Now, let's get this over with.
A quick death is too good for you. Suffer and die slowly.
Does it feel like justice to you? You don't know what game you're playing.
You let him live.
He's still your father.
I've been trying to please him my whole damn life. I used to think if I could just show him I was good enough that he'd care. I'd live for those moments when he would approve of me, when he would accept me.
It's natural to want a parent's love.
Yeah, well, he didn't really love me. He just liked that I made him look good. I was so angry. It was easier that way. Everything was supposed to be different once I became captain. Instead, it made me miserable.
What do you mean?
I just had more freedom to act on my vices. Once I had no one else to blame, well, I had to look in the mirror. Tarek always set Fathers and I against each other. Whatever Fathers did was just never good enough for him. I fell into a lot of the same patterns. I did a lot of things in those days I wouldn't do today. Things I regret. I'm done with it all.
You could be anything you like.
Don't expect me to enroll in the College of Winterhold or anything. I'm not sure what's next for me, but it's not going to be on board that ship. Sticking with you has been the first good decision I've made in a long time. I'm glad you're in my life. If you need me, I won't be far. That takes care of that. Let's go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea and sky. Have hope. Not today. You're outmatched.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
I had a dream last night.
I fought a few
The
rogue
criminals were
mages in
dead,
my life as a
And
mercenary.
I was sleeping.
Power-mad fools. Necromancers are easy to deal with since they often lack powerful corpses to use.
Before we
Conjurers,
enter,
however, are
I
more
must
dangerous
warn you
with
about the
dangers they
dangers that
summon.
could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
What does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, A few never awoke at all.
Who is the Daedric Lord Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Rogue mages give the College of Winterhold a bad name.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Come on, let's see what you're made of. Never should have come in here.
Die screaming.
No more. We fight to the last. I cannot best you.
No one will remember your name.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
All right, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Kill the defilers!
Huh?
You'll regret starting this fight.
Someone there?
Get out of our guy.
Kill the defilers!
I'll show you a real fight!
Get him! Ah!
Now you...
Lucky hit! I'll skin you! Goes the spoils.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level. Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact. Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's impossible.
I assure you, the Dream Stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Sounds dangerous. How can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
What will the dream stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Come on, let's see what you mean.
Worthless fetcher.
So, grab! We dodge! No!
Here! Stop
We're
them!
not alone.
Someone there?
That takes care of that.
We fight to the last. Get him!
Pathetic.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
How will I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
I'm right behind you.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help
Get going
with?
then.
I found the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here? Now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Let's continue. We still have much to do.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma. But brother,
We have no alternative.
It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
You puny weakling.
You're a fool,
I fought you.
Get him!
I'll show you a real fight.
No one crosses
I'll show
me!
you a real.
I knew it!
Mine.
You're dead!
Pray to Stendarr while you can.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I were really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it.
You'll regret starting this fight.
Come on!
Never should have come here. Do your worst.
Die! Filth!
What the?
Come on. See what you're made of.
Wait. Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Is someone there?
You're mine! I mustn't stop us! Vermina, forgive me.
Hey, be careful.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
They were trying to kill us.
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arander will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
Are you going to be all right?
In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Thank you.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Excellent.
And all I ask is a windy day with the white clouds flying. It's actually not that cold here. Not that the sunrise isn't beautiful, but I'm more of a sunset kind of guy.